Burger King, you suck. Is that how you start a video?
Yes.
Hi everyone, welcome back to The Road to Everywhere. We're talking about Burger King doing some quirky things. By quirky, I mean really dumb in my opinion. But joining me today, I have my guest. It is Ender or Chase from HeyImEnder in his Twitch.
That's
How
me.
you doing?
Doing good. Just, hanging out, doing my thing.
I heard you went to the dentist recently.
Went to the dentist, got my teeth shaved.
Did Burger
Turns out
King
they
mess
can
up
do
your
that.
teeth? Is this a PSA?
Well, one time I was in my aunt's van and we had a speed bump. I chipped my tooth as a kid and it never went away. And I finally got it filed. And it didn't even hurt.
Hey, well,
So,
that's a good thing. Usually,
the more you
dentist
know.
trips are like the worst thing. Like, they're the best thing since a prostate exam. I get it. But you know what? I think, it's a
I
good
also
thing you
spit in a
did
tube
that.
and sent it across the United States.
Just
thought I'd get that out there,
America
too.
scares me sometimes. But you know what? I think we have to talk about today's topic. And you know what we're talking about? Well, let me show you just that. If you just got your teeth fixed, well, I probably don't recommend going here. Today we're talking about good old Burger King.
With the new sign. The new fashion sign.
Yeah, it's like the new old sign. Like they used to have the blue spherical thing. You know what? Okay, we're not taking you through a history of the Burger King logo, everybody. Maybe tomorrow, but not today. Yes, because we have some crazy news about this fast food joint. Chase, have you ever been to Burger King?
Few and far between. Let's just say that. Not my first choice. Or second.
Okay.
Or
Yeah,
third.
when I was young, I was a Burger King Chad. Like my favorite place to go was Burger King. Like all those sucktacular kids, other kids in like that era, like who would go to McDonald's. No, Burger King was where it was at. They had Star Wars Revenge of the Sith toys. So I was the coolest kid on the block, yo. Just saying. So Burger King has found itself in the news, but not for fun reasons. Now, Chase, you might think, okay, did Burger King give a lot of money to charity? Maybe they brought world peace in these challenging times. What do you think they've gotten?
If Burger King can bring world peace, then we're really low.
I know that's the truth right there. I'm just thinking of those old ads for Coca-Cola, like from the 80s, where it's like, I'd like to share a Coke with you. I can't remember how the song goes, but it's those ads were great. Some of the best commercials ever. But no, we're talking not about the 80s. We're talking about right now and the AI apocalypse upon us. Anyways, Burger King. Anyway, this comes from AP News, and the headline states, Burger King is testing AI headsets that will know if employees say welcome or thank you. Okay. So this comes to us from DN Durbin. And what they state is Burger King is testing AI-powered headsets that recite recipes, alert managers when inventories are low, and even track how friendly employees are to their customers. Restaurant Brands International, the Miami-based company that owns Burger King. Oh, how can you be from Miami and not be fun?
That's what I was just about to say. I can't believe Burger King is based in Miami. Anyways.
But Popeyes and other brands. Oh, Popeyes has never been.
I love Popeyes.
I do too. But the one near me really sucks. Like, I tried getting food there, and the guy was like itching his hair with like his gloves on and such. And I'm all for people in the fast food industry wearing gloves. I think that's a good thing. But like, they gave me the biscuit, and it wasn't even in a box. It was like wrapped. It was really trashy. And I'm all for conserving the nature, but like, this was just lazy they were doing. Anyways, they said Thursday it's currently testing the Open AI powered headsets in 500 US restaurants. The system collects data on restaurant operations and shares it via Patty, a voice that talks to employees through their headset. If the drink machine is low on Diet Coke, Patty will tell the store's manager. If a customer uses a QR code to report a messy bathroom, the manager will be alerted. Wow, help that Burger King manager. Employees can ask Patty how to make various menu items or tell Patty to remove items from digital menus if they've run out of ingredients. Burger King said it's also exploring using Patty as a way to improve customer service. The system can track when employees say keywords like welcome, please and thank you, and share it with managers. And let me tell you guys, as someone who's worked in the restaurant industry many times, I would quite like it if, say, there was a thing for the customers to also say please and thank you. When asked about the compatibility Thursday, the Associated Press, Burger King said the intent is to use Patty as a coaching tool, not a tracker of individual employees. Now, there's the key thing right there. Now, as much as I, as someone who has been through this industry many times, I could say that as much as I would really like to visualize when people are being rude, the thought of them, having some sort of repercussion, I know in this free human world that it's probably for the better to not have a robot voice in my head telling me when it's right and wrong to say please and thank you. Now, I'm sure I'm about to bring a rant that's going to shatter the heavens. But I don't want to just rant right now. I want to hear your input because I put you in charge of Burger King. So what the heck did you do? No, I'm kidding. But give me your 2 cents here. Am I being too harsh, Burger King? What's your first reaction to all this? Do you think this is chill? Do you vibe with it? Tell me, Chase, what do you feel here?
As someone who's worked in fast food before, if you've worked in fast food, those headsets are garbage, okay? They might be great the first few months, maybe even up to a year, but those headsets are not going to last. They're going to waste so much money on this Patty lady or whatever. And imagine you're in your rush and all you keep hearing is bathroom number 2 needs cleaned. Bathroom number 2, Diet Coke, empty. And it's I'm trying to make food here. Usually it's so stressful. If you're in the kitchen, you have to take the headset off. You don't have time to listen to the drive-thru orders while they're coming in. Also, can we just talk about the bathroom thing? Number one, I understand the idea of scanning a QR code, especially in places like amusement parks. If you're at Disney World, there's a lot of people that use those bathrooms, Having a QR code is great. Burger King, an employee should at least be checking the bathroom once an hour, just to make sure it's clean in any restaurant. And so what I'm hearing is we have a QR code instead of the people actually checking the bathroom. So are those only getting checked regularly? Those obviously aren't getting checked regularly, they're going to be checked what, twice a day? Otherwise Patty will check.
From fast food places is it doesn't matter how much awareness there is, it doesn't mean it's always getting done,
Exactly. Yeah.
I fascinating because you've worked through proper drive-through headsets before, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've only ever been on the restaurant, more of you're kind of sit down, the waiter waitress comes up to go services, never really have done the tried and true fast food experience before. But I can definitely say as an observer that quality and fast food are not in the same sentence anymore. Those days of the corporations, your McDonald's putting the mom and pop diners out of business. It's at the point now where they have a monopoly and they will put the
that
most
just reminded me of something.
Out. Oh, go for it. Go for it.
The McDonald's CEO went viral. Have you heard about that?
No, tell me more.
He something about him eating it was called a McArch or something, some new sandwich. I don't know what it was. He was reviewing it. And there's so many memes of people coming out and they're he doesn't even want to eat it. And he's $12 for a burger. I don't know. It's just such many memes circling it. It's $12. Yeah, that's crazy. I'm going to Applebee's.
It's crazy. These people, these owners and CEOs, they're embarrassed of the things they're actually in charge of,
Mm-hmm.
It's how Hasbro don't want to make toys no more. Cracker Barrel doesn't want to be Cracker Barrel. It's instead of having people in charge that are tried and true, passionate, it's getting someone from, oh boy, the most uppity, classy, in your face type establishment ever, and you put her in charge of Hot Topic. It doesn't coexist. And that's why you're seeing so much quality issues. I have always been, my favorite fast food place is probably Taco Bell. You can make memes about that all you want, but
Taco Bell's so
I've
good.
always loved.
If there's a hater for Taco Bell, then you can get out. There's the door.
Boom, out. Sorry, you gotta leave. Unsubscribe right now. No, I'm kidding. But anyways,
listen, you cannot like Taco Bell, but if you become a hater of Taco Bell, that's where we're gonna have some problems. All right.
Ding dong. Okay, yeah, no, I need to get the bong sound effect like the Taco Bell song.
Dong.
Down. No, but here's the thing. I've always loved Taco Bell because so much, like, especially around some rural areas I've lived at in the past, it's so. This was made for a different generation. It was made for a time that is long gone. Like I love me some Cracker Barrel here and then, but I don't really get into the vibe. I'm not an old person rocking on my chair. And some people like that vibe. More power to them. Cracker Barrel should be like Cracker Barrel. I know there's a huge controversy of people hating that CEO girl, and she came from Starbucks, and people hated the sign, and it was like a ordeal, more than you think drama would ever be relevant to
Don't
a
even need to
man
get started on a
next to a barrel.
Starbucks. Starbucks is
What's that?
crazy. Starbucks has so much drama.
Oh my gosh. What did
I feel
they
like I see
do?
them-
Because I usually like Starbucks.
I feel like I see something new on Starbucks every other week. It's like Starbucks employees go on strike, blah blah blah. It's like, there's so much happening. There's always something happening at Starbucks.
What fun. But here's the thing that, I've always loved Taco Bell. And yet they do things like, I go in there recently and it was like the worst experience possible because I was always like, man, it's got that late night vibe. Like, be young, be hip, be sexy, go for it, have fun in life. And their food was always really bad for you, but also, let's be honest,
so good.
Oh my god. Nacho fries, bro. Do you ever get the nacho fries?
Yum. Love me some nacho
We are
fries.
totally a Taco Bell ad right now, but that's not the point. Anyways, I need to complain about Taco Bell, okay? Because I go in there and they remodeled everything. And I hate to do the old person thing where they changed it, it's awful. Like, I don't want to be the person that says we have to use VHS tapes in 2026. Like, I don't want to be that person, even though I love those things. I love old tapes. It's my thing. But reality is, I go in there and they took all the soul out of it. It's bland purples and whites instead of like the cool yellows, purples, greens, all that. It's just so boring. And I go in and I can't even order like my food. There's like a tablet. So I place the order on the tablet. And then I go over to find my seat, which I had to brush off because there were crumbs at. So I was cleaning the table for me. I get the food, and they don't even give you a cup that's already filled. Like, you still have to fill it up. It, like, takes everything out. And they were playing awful music on the intercom, too. Like, I'm sorry.
What music were they playing?
Okay. It's not actually that bad of something. I think they were playing Can't Stop the Feeling by Justin Timberlake. And that's actually, okay, I downloaded that song back in the day. It's not the worst song. It's kind of like my love-hate relationship with the Macarena. Like, it's not a good song, but, you can vibe with it every now and again. But it's like the most safe for work playlist compared to like Spencer's where they have some edge. But no, like, I was so grateful when I went to Cheesecake Factory the other day and they were playing some more like indie pop stuff or just some stuff that was a little more obscure. It wasn't just the Walmart playlist every
You're listening to Walmart Radio.
Oh god, no. I used to work at Walmart. I get but anyway, if I can bring this full circle back to Burger King.
Wait, hold on. We're not done with talking about Taco Bell because I think it's funny.
Okay. Taco Bell rate, everybody. Go for it.
I love the tablets at Taco Bell. You don't like the tablets? I 100% prefer a tablet over a person. I do not want to talk to a person. I'd much rather just do it myself.
But here's the thing. I'm also the person at the grocery store, even though I hate them, I always use the self-checkout because they're too dang slow. I like to get in and out fast because I usually hate my store experience.
Oh, I hate going to the store. But Taco Bell specifically, I like to just order it myself. I know it's going to be ordered correctly. And if it's messed up, it's on me. And the drink thing, I like filling up my own drink too. I'm glad they don't fill it up because I'm a light ice kind of person. I don't like to have a lot of ice in my drink. And if you say light ice, they put like 2 cubes in it. It's like, okay, I didn't mean that way. Okay, like you can still put some in there.
Can we meet in the middle here? If they have these, can we at least get a bitchin' like freestyle machine, as opposed to like the old nozzles?
A Pepsi freestyle?
Do they have Pepsi freestyles?
They have something. They have an equivalent. I've seen a few of them. It's not like Coke freestyle, but they have a different name. I've seen it before though. They have it at like a movie theater I went to, but they had Coke freestyle and the Pepsi one. I was like, dang, they're beside each other. That seems
I think
illegal.
I'm gonna end up calling this video "Why Fast Food Sucks Now." I think that's where we're going.
But
So let's go on here.
but I will say, I think I knew what you were talking about with like the vibe of the restaurant. You know, like the
Mhm.
decorations, like how it had like the 2000 stuff all over the walls and stuff. That I do miss. I think that's fun. I think the life is being sucked out of a lot of things. And the Pizza Hut that just got built here in town, they tore it
I know the
down.
one you're talking about.
Wait. Have you been
Oh,
in there?
I saw it and I was
But
mortified.
have you been inside?
No,
Okay, because it's actually so nice in there. Because at first
really?
I was like, I didn't know what to expect. But now that I've been inside, it actually, there's like a brick wall and there's pictures all over the wall. And I'm like, wait, why is this actually
Was
not
it
as bad as I thought it was going to be?
was it better than the janky one around where I'm from? Because okay, so actually more closer to me, I do have the awesome like the red roof and the plastic cups, like all the good stuff you want from a Pizza Hut. The one nearest to where I work, oh my gosh, it is the stupidest thing in the world. Okay, so you go in, there's like hardly any tables and stuff like that, which, okay, maybe you're trying to be more like Domino's, you know, you're more get in, get out. Okay, whatever. There are pictures on the wall of the cool stuff you know a Pizza Hut for. It's like going to a Toys R Us and there are pictures of toys on the wall, but there are no toys.
That's
It is the
funny.
laziest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, the one there, they actually have a whole seating area. Because I did not think there was a seating area in it based on the outside. But when I went in, I was shocked. There's a salad bar, there's a whole seating area, there's like a ton of seats. I was like, wait, it literally looks like it's half the size, but it does look nice in there. I was kind of shocked. I was expecting trash.
Were, the, were there more people like sitting down and stuff like
There were a
that
lot
from
of
your
people sitting
experience?
down.
Good.
Hmm.
That's good to
Yeah,
see. Well, hey,
crazy.
at least with even with that, you know, at least it sounds like what from what you're telling me, they were trying to give like a good experience, you know. It's I don't know, sometimes I just feel like cattle when I'm going into these places. Like part of why I hate going to the grocery store now is like Walmart. It's so it feels like a dang industrial factory and it's so obnoxious. I feel like this was my ultimate rant. Okay, boom, folks. I have to give the ultimate rant. Okay, here. This is okay. What do you
The
think is the
downfall
most
of Walmart.
powerful retail corporations?
Amazon.
Brick and mortar. Brick and mortar.
Oh, Walmart, Target,
Yes. So
JC Penney's.
you expect the best, better ones, you know, to at least have the bare minimums, you know. You might not have the best experience. They might have a monopoly, so they don't have to even try because people have to show up anyways. But please tell me, when you go to a Walmart and you ask the simple question of, where can I find a basket? You know, sometimes they run out, you know, sometimes you have to go check different spots because they never have enough in stock for whatever reason. They didn't have any,
You mean a basket to carry
period.
groceries around?
Yes, they
Okay.
didn't have baskets at that location.
Mm-hmm.
It's like no shopping cart. It's like, I'm not going to just trot along in the shopping cart so I can spend more time to make more impulse buys. It's like, I draw the line. We came up with this ages ago just to make it more convenient. If you're going to make me check out with my own stuff, at least give me a basket to carry. Because you
I
won't
do
let me
like the
bring my own.
basket.
Yeah, you won't let me bring my own carry fabric one. I can bring it to check out, but I can't carry it through the store because they'll think I'm stealing because they already have gates locked up on stuff. But I can't even use a basket.
Yeah, no, I prefer a basket over a shopping cart. Because like sometimes there's like, especially like, okay, I'll get a shopping cart if there's like something big I need, or like if I'm getting a ton of stuff. But like a basket, like I'm going to get some bread, I'm going to get some like maybe some like milk or some like basic stuff. Too much to carry, but I don't need a whole shopping
Mm-hmm.
cart. I hate pushing a shopping cart. Hate
Me
it.
too. It takes
So I
forever,
prefer
and we get in
basket.
the way of other people who are just trying to go
Mm-hmm.
in and out. If you're
Yeah.
already treating your product as your paradise of get them in, kick them in the groin, get them out, you know, like you don't want to do any of the cool 90s things anymore of like, oh, we have a cafe, oh, we have XYZ. It's more about the experience. If you don't care about that stuff anymore, you don't want the cool gimmicky stuff to get them in the door, then at least give them a basket. A basket. Oh my
Target has a
gosh.
lot of Starbucks. That's nice.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. Target's like
Mm-hmm.
bougie or Walmart. Like, At least with like Target
I feel
and
like it very
Meijer,
much depends where you
they're
are.
trying.
Yeah. Meyer's pretty
Yeah.
nice too. Yeah.
Walmart, like, and it shocks me how some people are like, some Walmarts are literally like, some people are like, oh, that Walmart you play about, that's actually one of the good ones. And I'm like, what's the bad one like?
Yeah, no, around here, like we have the better Walmarts compared to other places. Like I've lived, the Midwest is has the good Walmarts. And so
I,
the
I
more
don't
the
want to go to
more
the
like
bad
the more
Walmarts.
Midwest you go to is the more better the Walmart and the worse the Target. Don't know why. It's just how
Which
it
is weird.
is.
And then the more to like the West Coast you go, the worse the Walmart gets, but the better the Target gets.
Uh-huh. Crazy. And also CVS. CVS is really good in like cities, and I don't know why. CVS and Walgreens.
Honestly, I like the CVS's in like the rural areas though too. I don't know, it's kind of a vibe. Maybe my expectations are just so low.
Well, like from when I've been in a city and I need something quick, sometimes I've stopped at a CVS and they're so nice. I was like, this is a multi-story CVS I'm inside right now, and it has everything. I'm like, this is crazy.
Yeah. So if I can bring this rant to a close here, bringing it back to Burger King, is this okay? Like, are we at the point now where it's like if you don't say "Have a nice day," the machine just magically tases you? It's like, oh, you didn't
I
say the
think
right thing.
that they're gonna
Quality
waste money on
service.
this, and Burger King is already going under, so they're like, let's throw some more money down the drain. Like,
You think they're going under?
well, they close so many locations like all the time. I feel like every time I see anything about Burger King, it's not anything good. It's either the SpongeBob Happy Meal, which came out, or Burger King closed another 20 locations.
Yeah.
Wendy's is
It's
doing
not a
too,
good
actually. They're closing
sign.
a lot of locations as well.
It shows how much these companies are so head underwater, like they are betting the farm so much on just being the only option or going into gimmicky things that they think are going to get people through the door. And it's like, look at like Chick-fil-A. Like people show up to Chick-fil-A, and I have issues with Chick-fil-A as much as I do a lot of major corporations that I think have too much, personal opinion here, have too much power without not enough intervention with repercussions on having so much power. However, what I will say is I don't think Chick-fil-A is going to do this, and I think if people had the option, they'll go to Chick-fil-A over Burger King. Am I wrong?
Yeah, Chick-fil-A actually tastes good.
Yeah, yeah, good point there with that.
Well, and since I worked at Chick-fil-A for 2 days, I did. I
I'm so
watched the
sorry.
training videos. Well, I ended up getting a job at Sonic, which was much better. But
I
the training
bet.
video at Chick-fil-A, they were like, you can always tell how clean a restaurant is by their bathroom, and that's why we always keep our bathrooms really clean. And I will say, I've never seen a Chick-fil-A with a dirty bathroom. So now I don't go inside Chick-fil-A a lot. I don't get Chick-fil-A often. I'd much rather go to Popeyes. But when I do, I've never seen it dirty inside. They always have people like cleaning or like, that's really nice.
Despite the issues with, chain restaurants, I'm sure there's gonna be people in the comments there for chain restaurants, against it, and I'm not gonna say like me and him are gonna share all the same opinions here. But I think we're both in agreement too. You're gonna get a better, cleaner place in Chick-fil-A than you're gonna get in Burger King. Because there's a reason there's memes about Burger King and how dumb it's gonna be on the inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate everything about this. This is authoritarian.
And their food
this
is mid.
Yeah, they need more competition, and we need more opportunities for people. And hey, maybe these locations they close down. Maybe there's some opportunities if you're trying to start up a food place, and
I
maybe
saw
you
something
can
about
make a
Burger
new
King
one.
actually the other day on
What about it?
TikTok. So Burger King closed in, I think it was in Seattle forever ago, and the owner didn't close the restaurant. Like, so you know how you buy the name, you use it for the restaurant.
Yeah.
Well, the owner kept selling it, and they were like, it was like not actually Burger King, but it was giving it like a super trashy name, and like they were serving all this stuff, and then they started giving away food. Like they'd start giving out food. They wouldn't have the Burger King bags anymore because they're not partnered. So they'd start giving out in like brown paper bags, and like because the restaurant was
Wow.
so yeah, all this stuff. And then Burger King ended up buying it back, and it's still in the trashy state.
Oh my gosh. It shows why there needs to be a better entry point for other competitions to come around, because since, you know, so many of these companies have gone and monopolized everything or used shady business practices, my words, not his, just saying, it's hard for people with good ethics to get into the regime who might also be opposed to, I don't know, AI in the headset. So hopefully Burger King's own stupidity is their undoing. Chase, I'm going to give you the final word. Any closing thoughts on all this before I start another 12-hour rant?
I have one time I went to Arby's with my friend because their peach lemonade so good and I was really craving it. And so it was summer, we were going to go to a lazy river, so we went through the Burger King drive-thru. I was going to get a peach lemonade and an AI took my order.
Oh,
it wasn't a person. I was like, wow, this
so
is actually crazy. Now, there's two things on this. Number one, I'm like, wow, I've never been treated so nicely at a fast food restaurant because the AI was so nice to me. I was like, wow.
Mhm.
Number two, I was like, I had to repeat myself like 4 times because I didn't know what I was saying. So those are the 2 points. Other than that, I know there's still people that work there, but it's like, let's be real, who does want to work at these places when they're only going to be making minimum wage? $7.25 an hour, still crazy. Like, imagine making how do people like imagine like these single parents that work at like fast food restaurants? It's like they have kids and they have like rent and they have bills, and I'm like, I live by myself, and I'm like, it's already hard alone. It's like, this is crazy.
As two people here who have had a lot of debates about the whole ethics of AI, we've had different ends of the spectrum before and debates, similar thought process as well. But it's fascinating how there's all this stuff being rolled out by these people, and they're like, this is going to change everything. AI is going to, we have robots running the McDonald's and stuff like that. And you have to stop and ask, okay, we have that now, but our country is still ran off of people going to work. So if the job is gone, what do people do to make money? Our country has to do with money and the flow. Like, what's the long-term goal here?
The long-term goal is to win the lottery. And that's it.
Oh.
If you don't win the lottery, then you're cooked.
So go on The Price is Right is your best chance, right?
Does that show still exist?
Yes, it does.
Wow,
yes.
That's crazy.
Drew Carey's doing it now. So, yes, I put it on the TV at work today. It was great. Oh, man, we should go on The Price is Right. But anyways, I'd like to know down in the comments or wherever you listen to this, whether it's YouTube, Spotify, whatever have you. I want to know your thoughts. Do you like this AI garbage, or will you take your money elsewhere if there's any place left that isn't going to do it? And if that's the case, I hope you support every mom.
And what are your thoughts on the Taco Bell remodel? Because since we talked about it.
Please tell me you guys also hate it. I need to be able to sleep tonight. I need to know I'm not the only one mad about this.
I haven't found an old-fashioned Taco Bell in forever, so I feel like, I mean, I really don't care anymore. I mean, I don't sit inside Taco Bell anyways. I always get it to go at this point. Because, like, why eat it in the restaurant when I can eat it in front of my TV?
But sometimes if you have a remote work break, you know, like, sometimes it's like, I just need to get out of the building.
Yeah, that's true.
Give me something. So,
or if I'm with my friends, I go sometimes.
Can you guys, like, at least put, like, SpongeBob? If you're going to make all these monitors in the store, can you at least put cartoons on or something? Something to entertain people. Like, it doesn't have to be something that's inappropriate for kids, but come on, like, something. Anyways, though, that's going to wrap up this video. Chase, where can the wonderful people at home find you?
I stream, right? Oh, wait, this is backwards. I stream, and here's my Twitch username, right? Here. Yeah, anyways, I'm really struggling.
HeyImEnder.
Yes. I was trying to point to it, but my camera's mirrored, so...
You're good. It's easy to do. You got to do it the other way. Yeah, like that. You have
there
to
you
do
go.
It like that. So thank you all so much for watching us on the road to everywhere. If you want to hear more what I do, you can find me at my YouTube channel at Nolan Thunder. I talk about video game and lost media mysteries. So if you want to hear me yabble about that, you can check out my series Lost in the Files. And thank you all for watching this episode of The Road to Everywhere. We're going to complain more in the future. Don't worry. And I hope you get a good, tasty meal today. Please have a good night.